Duke since 2016, they won the national championship in 2015. The star-studded teams that they've had, they've amounted to 0 national championships. Here we go. I'm just going to give you guys this here because we're going to get into this part here real quick. The 2019 team with Duke, the team they had, probably the most hyped team in college history. You know who they are: Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, Zion Williamson, and Cam Reddish, RJ Barrett, and Zion Williamson. Excuse me. I'm getting too ahead of myself. You had that team and you did nothing in the tournament. This year, you did nothing in the tournament. Okay, you made the Elite Eight, but you had a lock to the Final Four. Duke probably would have, I would very confidently say, Duke would have made the national championship if they were to play Illinois in the Final Four. I thought they were the best team in the tournament. Who every year everyone thinks that, but they get to the end and they choke constantly. As a Duke fan, for Duke fans out there, because I'm not, all I'm saying is I feel bad for you guys because you stack all these teams. And listen, obviously these players are going to want to come play for Duke, especially now with NIL, but they never win anything. Okay, they beat you Wisconsin in 2015. I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about the pre-NIL era when you would get everyone. You still do, but you still can't get to the mountaintop. This is 2 years in a row now that you've done this with your teams. You had the Cooper Flag team last year with Con Kneppel, and this year you had the Boozer twins with Isaiah Evans and Nangba, and you do Elite Eight. That's it. But not even just getting to the Elite Eight, right? You blew a 19-point lead. Like surely, like in the first half, I was texting my friend. I was like, "There's no way. No, come on." He goes, "I'm not satisfied." I'm like, "You're not satisfied. You're up 19 points." And he's like, and then he texts me after the game and he goes, "Exactly why I'm not satisfied." And now, no lead is ever safe in basketball. It's a game of runs in college basketball, just like the NBA. But a 19-point lead like that, you can't hold a lead. It just blows my mind. Guys, listen, the teams that Duke has had over this course of from 2015 and on, from 2016 to now, like you would think, oh, that team's not going to lose. That's like Team Canada. They're not going to lose the Team USA. And then they do. But they got out coached. They got out coached in the end because they were up 19 points. And surely you would have thought, you're like, Duke's athleticism, their speed, the talent they have. No, they're not going to blow this lead. And they do exactly that from the same thing they did last year. The new era: Cooper Flag, Kneppel, the Boozer twins, more 5 stars, more top overall classes, and another Elite Eight collapse where they blew a 19-point lead. The Boncaro year in 2022, Coach K's final ride. They had Paolo, Mark Williams, and AJ Griffin. They made the Final Four that year, but they suffered to UNC. I remember that was with Armando Bacot. UNC went on and they went to the national championship and they lost to Kansas. The Tatum year: Jason Tatum, Luke Kennard, Grayson Allen, bounced in the round of 32 by South Carolina. Of course, we mentioned the 2019 year. And listen, these guys have all gone on to be great NBA players. But you know what? Sometimes, like I said, we recorded this last year. I didn't think this was going to happen again, and it worked out perfectly, right? You get all the way to the end like you do, and you choke, and you have all these freshmen, good star-studded guys. And I'm not saying you shouldn't go out and go get those guys. You absolutely should, but don't complain when you know they're only there for a year and there's absolutely zero chemistry. And this loss is a lot on Jon Scheyer.